Back again with Code Veronica. Well, one of the characters on the screen we have seen, Claire. For some reason, Steve doesn't get his own face on this title screen.
Resident Evil.
It doesn't seem fair, really. But don't worry, we'll get more of Steve. As for now, we're getting more of Claire, as she is in the palace. What's our situation look like here? I can put that ink ribbon away. Right, we have the ID card. And we need to use that to unlock the computer at the reception desk, which this palace has. I guess this palace at one time must have been pretty busy. A lot of people coming in and out if they needed to have a reception desk. Let's take a look around a little bit first. We have this portrait. Who is this? I don't know. Fancy dressed man. Over here. It's locked. A silver crest. Now, okay, here we go. Playing a Resident Evil game. Let's remember that's a silver door. Over here. Why, it's a bathroom. And there are bats on the ceiling. Can you see them? Yeah, there we go. So, if I run, they'll attack me. I guess they don't mind me if I walk. If I just walk around, they're fine. I'll take this F8 spray. And here is a Duralumin case. What's this mysterious case? Case is locked. There must be a keyhole somewhere. Like maybe right there. It's secured by a simple lock. I could open this if I had a lockpick, which we don't. Alright, but we should remember we have a mysterious locked case. It's not the only one of those we'll find. Take the handgun bullets, we will. I guess someone... Oh, this toilet's made out of marble. Well, how fancy. But it looks like someone had an emergency because the door is tore off the hinges here. We can't get in these other ones. Alright, so if I run... Yeah, the bats hate that. They come attacking. But we don't have to go back into that bathroom. We're good. Electronically locked. Anything else to look at? Well, here we are back at the computer. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. I mean, that's a phone, but I guess the phone lines are down. Alright, here we are back at the computer. So, our ID card has a number on it. I should have looked at the number before I turned this on. Let's see if I can remember it. Was it NTC 0394? Do I remember that correctly? It is indeed. I played this game a lot of times. It's no longer needed. I can get rid of it. Just drop it on the floor. I remember I don't know if I ever mentioned this in previous Resident Evil games, but I remember in RE1, the first time I played it, and it would ask that, hey, this key's no longer useful. Do you want to get rid of it? I found that to be so ominous. Because is that a trick? This seems like the kind of game where that would be a trick. I mean, obviously we know it's not. But the first time I played the first game, I did not know. In we go. This is another silver door. Red herb down there. I'm just going to leave that there, as we want to make sure our inventory has some space in it. A gold door. But this one's unlocked. What do we have in here? I guess I can't look at that one. Okay, combat knives. I cannot take them. 2 handguns are displayed. I cannot take them. You can tell because they're very low poly. They're just decorative. They're not for using. Model fighter planes displayed here. Visual references are placed here. War seems to be the primary theme. Look at all these VHS tapes. Someone seems to like to study the art of war. A model battleship is displayed here. You know, the war room, like you have in your home. 2 magnums are displayed here. And the magnum usually is one of the most powerful weapons in an RE game, but we cannot take these. A jewel modeled after an ant is displayed here. Button below. Should I push the tantalizing blue button? Why not? What a heartwarming home movie. The projection screen is down. You know, remember being able to record these precious memories like that, you know? Makes technology worth it. So in here, there's a wheel down there, but hold on, let's take a look at some other things. Guns from many countries are on display here. Yeah, this is the secret war room. You have to watch the creepy home movie to get in here. Decorations are on display here. Archaic military items are stored here. And what's this? Well, in the save room, we did see a locked door that had impressions for gold guns. Here they are. A pair of gold lugers are displayed here. Take them? Yeah. Why wouldn't I take them? Phew! Getting sweaty in here. Oh no! The exit's completely blocked off. I'm gonna be sweltered to death. I'm being cooked. Okay, someone really does not want us to have these gold lugers. There's like a trap where this gets locked up, and then they turn up the heat. But I can take this. Steering wheel. You know, just like a loose ship's steering wheel. This is used to steer a ship. That's what that is. Alright, so we can take that, but we cannot take the lugers. I do like this hallway right here. Like, you know, it has like a little bit of movement as you run up it. Yeah, it looks... I thought this was impressive when the game was new. The camera panning a little bit like that. It's like almost a static shot, but not quite. It's moving a little bit. You know, though, since the game is in real time, the backgrounds do not have the kind of detail that the pre-rendered REs had. So it is neat when they do, like, you know, some attractive little camera things as you move around the room. All right, so we've now looked at all the rooms we can look at in the palace. Everything else is locked, so let's head on out.
Yeah! Help me!
Steve?
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. But where is he? Where could Steve possibly be? I think you know what Steve's gotten himself into. So we could look all over the place to find Steve, but you know you know what he's done. You know what the dumbass is up to. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame, right? Steve, put the guns back. You could just put the guns back, Steve. Isn't it a shame that Steve is suffering? All right, there's a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Operate it? All right, I need a pair. So, of the silhouettes, 2 of them are guns. C and E, and that's the puzzle.
That was too close. But I found something, thanks to you. Looks cool, huh?
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it, and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait! Steve!
No. Steve, I need that to open a door. It's a key, Steve. There's not even any ammo in those guns, Steve. It's just upstairs. There's a door upstairs. Put the guns in the door, please. Take them back if you want afterwards. All right, now that we've done that, now let's leave the palace.
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower-level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you! The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella, Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters. Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you? Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
All right, that's Alfred. We read a little bit about him in some files. He's the head of the place. So he just said that when this island was attacked, turns out at the island they were experimenting with some T-virus, and it escaped from the lab. That's why there's zombies all around. It's a shame that happened. Anyway, now we have a face to our villain. Also, I thought, when I first played the game, I thought Alfred showing up was interesting because in REs 1, 2, and 3, you never really find out all that much about Umbrella itself. It's kind of a faceless corporation. Like, you know Wesker worked for them. You have the mercs in RE3 who worked for them. But you don't really know who's in charge of the place. And then this one, Alfred shows up and says, hey, I'm an executive, actually. Actually, my grandfather was one of the people who founded Umbrella, so I'm kind of a big muckety-muck. In front of the palace is the Navy proof. So maybe we can find a little bit about Umbrella, about how how it might have started, perhaps. And what is this thing? A hex-shaped stone object. Picture of a submarine is carved on it. It says, Special Navy Force from the west side of SJK. I do not know what that means. But that's what that says. What would we do with it? Who knows? But my inventory, what I do know is that my inventory is full. Let me go back to the box and stow away some items. All right, so Steve was a dumbass, but he got the gold lugers. We need those to open that one door. We've met Alfred, who believes that Claire is part of a plot to attack his island. Claire doesn't know what that means, but Alfred is convinced that she must be in on it. Okay, I only have 14% left in the M100P. I'm just gonna put that away. That's not much ammo left. First aid away. Duralumin case, can't open that yet. Navy proof, I'm gonna put that away. All right. Steering wheel. I'll keep that for right now. Equip the handgun. All right, what are we going to do with the steering wheel? Well, there's nothing we can do with it in the palace, so let's keep looking around a bit more. All right, so character status. Alfred has a sniper rifle, real mad at Claire. Steve continues to be dumbass, has gold guns that we need to open a door. Rodrigo, dying from bleeding, he is out of medicine. It's kind of the status of our characters so far. All right, we haven't been here yet. Is there a different name for this place? No, this is still Palace. We're still in Palace. We have not moved to a different area yet. We can take Palace Map, which is out here for some reason. Some bowgun arrows. And a strange little thing out here. Octagonal hollow. With the image of a wheel. Well... this has an octa-shaped projection. That's a completely cromulent way of saying that. Let's use it. Turn it? Yes. To summon the submarine. Look at those look at the ripples. The ripples are so good. Look, Alfred is a little eccentric. He could have just made just a normal mode of transport to get to where he needs to go. No. Call the mini sub. So, we could walk forward to activate the mini-sub, but there's a fun thing. Look at the left side of the screen. There was something there. You can't see it, like, when you start off here. Like, it's out of the camera view. It's a side pack. It increases our inventory by 2 slots. So, you know, hopefully you looked in the back of the sub. Now we have 10 spots. There's a lever. I'm gonna move that lever. Where will the sub take us? Well, we're underwater, but somehow it's an airport. An airport's good, though. Claire wants to leave the island. An airport has planes. Unfortunately, though, oh, there are still zombies down here. How did the T-virus get down here? I mean, it spreads quickly. We know this. All right. We have some fish in there. Can't get a good look at the fish, but there's like an aquarium. Can't look at these paintings. All right, so what do we... Oh, I ran. There are bats here. Forgot about that. I ran a little bit and aggravated the bats. There we go. This device powers the boarding lift. Push the switch. Here we go. A control panel for the lift, apparently. Push the switch. It won't work. Something seems to be missing. Perhaps 3 hexagonal shapes. We found a hexagonal shape. I don't have it with me. But that has 3 hexagonal impressions. Maybe we need to find 3 hexagonal crests of some kind. Hexagonal military-themed crests. As you do, to access the airplane, yep, there's a big old seaplane right there. I mean, we can't use it right now. But Claire's got her eye on that. Claire has never flown a plane. I mean, what does that matter? This is Resident Evil. Anyone can do anything they need to do. Look down there. We can see something sparkling in that elevator. But there's this big crate in the way of the control panel. Control panel for the shutter. K402. We do not have a key for this. Cannot look at the schedule, but I can look at this. You like playing crane games? It's a lever. The thing I like about this is that it doesn't operate like a real one would. This operates like a crane game. I can move it up and then left, and then it'll just automatically go down wherever I put it. That's not, that's not how, like, an actual, never mind, it's fine. It's fine. Fortunately, we have a circular shadow down there to make it easier than a real crane game. All right, we move the crate out of the way, and I don't need to operate that anymore. Well, first let's see what's over here. Control panel for the elevator iron bridge, but the control lever is missing. Wouldn't it just be? All right, nothing we can do here for right now. Until we find a lever for that control panel. Well, we don't need to worry about that because we moved that big box out of the way. Down here. And now nothing's between us and raising this up and getting that item. The lift may not operate if power levels are low. But fortunately, the power is just right. Hey, thanks, lady. We were all stuck down there. Me and the boys were taking a break down there when the T-virus hit. Thank you for getting us out. Oh no, it's zombies. That one's moving fast. So, some zombies in this game, sometimes they can rush you. Like that one was doing. Not all the time, it's just sometimes they do. It's actually quite easy to run in there and grab the item without any of the zombies grabbing you. It's not difficult to do that. Yep, but that guy got me. Oh, that guy's on the floor. Trying to sneak me with different elevation. Alright. So what were they guarding? Well, they were guarding the biohazard card. I'll take that. I'll take arrows. Why not? I don't want to check handgun bullets. I know what those are. Let's check the card. Access control system. It's a card key shining in silver. I can use this at the military training facility. Caution, it says. I cannot read the small text on this. Alright, so when we were in the military training facility last time, there were a couple of locked doors. And if we were to continue looking around this airport, we'd find that we can't actually progress down here. So, only one thing to do. Let's head back to the training facility with our new card. All right, back we go. Maybe I should just use that green herb right there. Claire now has a status of fine. When we walk in here, we might meet a new friend. So this is the gulp worm, and it just decided that this area is its home now. It doesn't really like us around. We're gonna go in here. We could fight it, but I don't know. Trying to remember, is there a reason to? Like, we would need to use a good deal of ammo to kill it, or make it go away. I don't remember if you get anything for doing that. We could just run by it. Yeah, so yeah, we got a giant worm hanging out outside now. T-virus does some strange things. Alright, let's use our card. Alright, we have not been down here. The shutter is blocking the way. Can't be opened from this side. That seems like a design flaw. You'd think you could open it from either side, but you cannot. Well, it looks like we have to go this way. Alright, Alfred taking another shot. I mean, we can take cover, but the only thing we really need to do is get up on his level. He's running away. I mean, he has a pretty impressive rifle. I guess he wants to keep his distance. He went to the right, but let's look around a little bit before we give chase. There's an indentation on the indigo blue plate. We don't have anything that would fill that shape. A relief is carved. It looks very old. This door's locked from the other side. All right, let's head after him. I think it says super cold. I could go for a super cold soda right now. That'd be all right. Colder than the regular soda. I don't know how they do it, but it's like 20 degrees colder than the market leader. All right, we have a save room. Work clothes are hung here. They must have spent their off hours here. I guess that means this is a break room. We have a green herb. Oh, can I read that schedule? The week's work schedule is written here. We can. Claire's just not interested in it. And over here... Why, what's this? Hemostatic medicine? Well, this is what Rodrigo needs. If we could get back to him. Hemostatic. Medicine that is used to stop bleeding. It should be used on someone who is wounded. I mean, I would assume you would not use it if someone's not wounded. However, we cannot get back to Rodrigo right now because that door closed behind us. So I'm gonna stow this in the box for the time being. And, you know, it might be a good idea to get out our bow gun. I can put the rest... I only need the explosive arrows right now. Don't remember if I pick up any more arrows shortly, but just in case we can free up another slot for right now. I only really need the explosive arrows. As I mentioned, the explosive arrows are quite powerful, and do come in useful at times.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Would you call that a titter? That kind of laugh, perhaps? Shutters blocking the path. Cannot be opened from this end. Yes, Alfred has a pretty distinctive laugh. So we're in his zone of doom. You know Claire's nervous. You get the heartbeat door, the slow heartbeat door. What will we find in this area, though, that's so dangerous? Well, we found submachine guns. They aren't loaded, but we will take them. I've taken them. There's ammo over there. Maybe we should go get it. Ingram, 38 caliber submachine gun, uses .380 ammo. Well, Steve did say that he would give us the gold lugers in exchange for something fully automatic. So maybe he might like them. All right, so this long-armed fellow is a Bandersnatch. You might recognize that hand as the hand that killed Mr. Careless. He's pretty tough. So that's what we use that for.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal, in exchange for your lugers.
Okay.
I feel Steve has not deserved the Matrix camera rotation. I feel he hasn't gotten to that point yet, but he got them anyway. And he also got the submachine guns, but we got his gold lugers. I mean, they're keys, not weapons, but we need the keys.
This thing is too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon. All right! Huh? Hey, this thing's empty. You cheated me.
Up there, plenty of ammo, just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right. Ow! My back! You're heavier than you look. Hurry up!
happy now?
What?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
Okay, let's do it! Wait here, Claire. Time to test out my new toy.
You know what that means. It's time for a special treat. Yeah, we're playing as Steve. It's Steve time. Okay, Steve. Steve Burnside. He's 5.6 feet tall, 148.8 pounds. Blood type is AB. His logo is his Rockford prisoner criminal number of 267. He has a status of fine, and he also has this family picture. It's a picture of Steve and his parents. Happier days. We can't use that to kill zombies, but we can use these Uzis. There's something behind these bars, but there's a card reader, and I cannot use that card reader. There's something right there, though. You can see it. We'll have to get that later. On this shelf, that's some grenade rounds. But that cannot be used with the submachine gun. Steve picks up the grenade rounds and tries to shove them into the Uzis. What? Why won't they go in? No. Secured with a simple lock. But Steve does not have a lockpick either. A handgun part placed on the work desk. It cannot be used with the submachine gun. Chemicals used for gun maintenance. Some pistol ammo. Steve doesn't need that. Well, this is not a room that Steve needs. He has 61% of Uzi ammo left. Not a room that Steve needs, but maybe someone else could make some use of this room. There's an indigo blue card reader behind these bars. We don't have to think about that for right now. There's a fan right here that's sucking up this weird gas. It's working as needed, though. No need to worry about that. A notice regarding the device. It's too dirty to be read. Caution, breaker may fail due to overload. In case of a failure, raise the lever as illustrated. Well, the lever is behind the bars, but the fan's working. We don't need to do that. Well, as fun as it is, that's actually all the Steve we get. Playable Steve we get. He did his job. Whoop. Not that. This.
It was dirty work, but this area is now clean. See? You can depend on me. You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people? Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it!
Steve.
Never mind. Let's get going.
But while that may be all there is for playable Steve, we still do get more cutscenes, Steve, and isn't that what we all want? Also, Steve might have some slight anger issues. Cutting off someone talking by firing a gun. Charming. Alright, off Steve goes. We could try going the opposite way. We cannot. It has one of these. Our biohazard card doesn't work on these indigo blue locks. We need another key. Let's follow Steve, because we have to. It seems I cannot descend from here. Yeah, the floor's out, but Claire does not want to jump down. I can understand that. Maybe there's another way to get down there.
Claire, are you okay?
Steve, behind you!
No.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't! No!
Steve! No! Ah! Steve.
Father. 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 Dad used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest bidder. He was caught. Mom was killed. And we were sent here.
Oh, Steve.
He was a fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
It's okay now. Just rest.
And now we have Steve's tragic backstory. Why he has trust issues, because, oh, he used to have a happy family. But then Dad did something stupid. And now Steve can't trust anyone ever again. You can't rely on people. Believe me, I know. He certainly does know. I should leave him alone for now. Steve's father, he is obviously dead. So Steve is just going to stay here for a bit, and Claire's going to go on her own. An odd thing about that cutscene, I think the idea was that Claire was, like, pinned down by something, like her leg was. It didn't look like it was. It doesn't look like anything's on her, but I think the idea is that, like, some wreckage is supposed to be pinning her down. But it doesn't look like anything's there. A large-sized relief. That's what Steve needs. He needs some large-sized relief. The imagery appears to be telling a legend. Oh, by the way. 115.5 pounds. Heavier than you look, huh? A lift. The battery has been removed. All right. I should switch back to my handgun so I don't waste my my explosive arrows. Don't want to forget that's what I have loaded in there. Oh, I'm getting dogged. Those dogs got some good hits in. By the way, did I actually take a look at the lugers? I think the grip is nicely decorated. Uses 30 luger rounds. How fancy. Steve seemed to like them. Seemed to kill Bandersnatches real good. Also, here's a tank. An old tank is being displayed here. This could be suited to Alfred's taste. That's right. You know what kind of stuff Alfred's into. He likes torturing bugs and machines of war. Anything? Can we do anything with this tank? Well, maybe not right now. Unlock this door. However, this just brings us back to our new friend, the gulp worm. We're just gonna leave. Alright, so, where are we going? Well, since we have the lugers, we can go back to the palace and open up that door. While Steve wallows. Uh-oh, Bandersnatch eye. It's fine. It's fine. Like, they can do some damage, but... It's kind of easy to just, you know, slip by them. Palace has gotten repopulated with zombies. I mean, they'll do that. They'll show up. All right. All right, we're back here in the save room. We can open up that door, but maybe now might be a good time to save a game. Let's get out that ink ribbon. Let's see. Let me combine my bowgun arrows. Still don't need the regular ones. I'll continue to carry the explosive arrows for right now. When I'm saving the VMU, on the VMU screen, the word save appears in big text, letting you know saving is happening. Do not pull it out. So, Steve is, you know, feeling some emotional grief right now over the second time his father died. This time, Steve was the one who killed him himself. We learn why Steve has trust issues. We met Alfred, who just really, really really wants to kill Claire. We need to get that medicine back to Rodrigo. Like, we have it. It's in the box. We could go back to the prison, but maybe... I'm sure Rodrigo can hold off a little while longer. We haven't heard anything about that email Claire sent to Leon about asking Chris to please come to the island. Haven't heard anything about that. But what we have heard something about are these 2 lugers that's going to unlock the door here and let us move on to maybe a different area. As, well, we've already exhausted all other options we have right now. All other doors are locked, and we've explored every area that we can so far. So only one way to go, and that's through this gold gun door. As we continue on with Resident Evil Code Veronica. Will Steve ever learn to trust people? Maybe that's his story arc. You understand? That's his character development. If Steve can ever learn to trust, we'll see if he can. As we continue on.